Good evening. Hopefully everyone has had a good day so far and is enjoying our time together. Originally I was supposed to deliver this invitation last week, and so I had a couple thoughts about Thanksgiving that I guess I can't really use anymore until next year, so we'll just move on with the second half of everything. But I'm realistic in understanding that when I'm about to say the next thing that everybody's going to maybe have a little bit of panic, but I have 3 points that I'd like to make tonight. And to make those 3 points, I want to use thoughts that actually Paul presented to Timothy in his second letter that he wrote to Timothy. 2 Timothy 2, and starting in verse 4, it says, "No soldier gets entangled in civilian pursuits, since his aim is to please the one who enlisted him. An athlete is not crowned unless he competes according to the rules. It is the hard-working farmer who ought to have the first share of the crops. Think over what I say, for the Lord will give you understanding in everything." This evening, as we offer an invitation to the people who are here in this audience, maybe there are those who see a need to make change in their life, or maybe there are some who need to begin their walk with Christ. I'd like to point out 3 things that I think Paul is trying to emphasize to Timothy in this letter. And the first one has to do with a soldier, or what we could also say is a Christian's focus. Then when we talk about soldiers here, soldiers need to have a singular focus, that they are mission driven. They have to focus purely on the mission, that they say that a distracted soldier is often a dead soldier. As Christians, we also have to have a singular focus. What is that singular focus? It's upon pleasing the one who enlisted us. Who is that? It's pleasing God. That we should be constantly living our lives where we are working to become better, where we are working to grow, where we are doing our best to please God. And that ultimately at the end of our lives we can hear that saying that we all want to hear, "Well done, good and faithful servant." That to lose our focus and to lose sight of what our mission is often a recipe for disaster. The second point, an athlete's honor that Paul mentions here, that without competing with honor, an athlete is nothing. That nowadays in modern sports, we talk about the asterisk win. That Texas Rangers fans like to point out the fact that the Houston Astros won a World Series by supposedly cheating. That no matter how good a team may be or how good an athlete may be, if there is that hint of cheating or if their honor is lost, there is no longer any true glory in that victory. We too as Christians have to view our walk this way. That to try and take shortcuts, to try and cheat, do different things is to lose the ultimate purpose that we have, and as well to put a big stain upon what we are trying to achieve. And third and finally, something that I'd present to you to ask yourselves as we consider these things in presenting this invitation is a farmer's work ethic. That those who work receive the fruits of what they have labored for. We too as Christians need to be working, that we need to keep our focus, we need to keep our honor, and we need to keep our work ethic, that constantly being working to improve, to be better as ourselves and as well to improve the people around us. So this evening, as we pause from our work week, as we prepare to go back and finish the rest of our work week, I'd ask those 3 questions and to let you consider those things. That is our focus in the right place? Are we keeping our honor? And is our work ethic what it should be? That if for some reason you feel, as you reflect upon yourself in your life, that if you answer one of those and you don't feel that it's satisfactory, that you need improvement, if you need help from those of us here that can provide that, whatever need there may be, and as we have said, if there is anyone who has been convicted of the fact that they do need to be baptized, there's no better time than to do it now. But any needs that anyone might have, if you would, come forward now as we stand and sing.